Hello, Aries. Welcome to your divine message for the month of June 2019. Let's see what the divine wants you to know for this month. And don't forget to check your sun, moon, and ascendant. Aries. Okay. I'm feeling that you need rest. There is a situation in which you have to go back a little bit because you can move on. It's kind of you're trying to move on, but like you keep trying and trying, but the answer is to look back a little bit, okay? Just a tiny bit. Let's see what's going on. All right. Interesting. You got 5 of Cups, Temperance, and Judgment. Before moving forward, you have to come to terms with two oppositions, okay? Temperance, making things work, um, taking the right decision, doing the right judgment, okay? Because it feels like Aries, you've been going through, there is this energy of repeating, and it's just not serving you, okay? You're working hard. It's just that you need to look back a little bit. Something from the past, an emotional upset that you need to go back, okay? It probably has to do with a past lover, somebody that you really loved or love or still loving, or somebody that show you and teach you things, maybe not directly but indirectly, maybe um, through a disappointment. 5 of Cups, through a disappointment. You need to look back and see what is the lesson behind that disappointment, because it feels like you're keeping repeating and repeating, and you're like in this mode of repetition. It's been really hard for you, okay? It's just been really difficult for you to maintain a balance and get over this. Getting over this emotional upset is just been really hard for you. I do feel with the Judgment card that you're being helped, but this help doesn't feel, and this help is energetic and spiritual help. You just don't feel like it's helping you, in fact you feel like it's taking you back, but that's exactly what you need to do. You need to step back a little bit, and like the picture that I'm having is like this car that is just stuck, and it's just running and running and running and running in the same spot, when in reality you have to push back just a little bit, not too much. This desire to move on very fast, but it's not happening because you're still emotional. This is still hurts you, you haven't get over this, okay? But you will be helped, okay? You will be divinely helped and guided. I just think that with the Judgment card, this doesn't feel like the sort of help that it will be too pleasant, okay? It will be just be a realization, and I think it has to do with yourself, because this emotional upset that you are having, it's not really towards somebody else, it's towards yourself. Like, yes, it was manifested with somebody, from somebody, but this pattern that you still on, it doesn't mean that you're not being trying. It's just that, we tend to fall sometimes in our programs, right? Like, we start something, and then when it doesn't excite us as much as we would like, we start to fall into our old patterns. Okay. Okay, so let me see, you got two cards: boundaries and say yes. So you have the boundaries card, and what it tells me, it's that this emotional upset that you had happened because of lack of boundaries. You need to establish better boundaries. Sometimes we get hurt because we don't know how to protect ourselves, or how to like healthy distance from people, and not just physically but also emotionally and mentally. Okay, and definitely this has to do with emotions. It's the Five of Cups. So maybe you let somebody in, they took advantage of you, and that's why you're being upset and sad. Mostly you feel sad, but what you're focusing right now is making things better, okay, with the Temperance. And it's been difficult, I can tell that it's just been hard for you to keep up. It just feels like an emotional roller coaster. It's like some days you're uh, great, like you're happy, energized, and then some days you just feel really, really sad, and you need help from the exterior to like pump you up. Like I said, I do feel that there will be help, divine help. This help won't be gentle, okay? It feels like it's gonna be a little bit rough on you, in the sense of it will just face you um, with the right path. Okay, so I do feel that at the end, it's gonna be at the end of this month, a situation will present itself to you which will allow you to move on from this difficult emotional upset that you had. It's reminding you with the boundaries card that this emotional upset is because you needed to learn how to keep balance and healthy distance from people's emotions, people's actions, people's thoughts, people, everything, physical bodies, everything. And then you got the yes, just say yes. There will be an opportunity presented to you, and say yes. Okay, if you feel like it's something good for yourself, say yes. Don't think about it too much. Okay, so if you have a proposal and you're thinking too much about it, just say yes. Whatever a situation come this month that you're just thinking too much, should I not, just know that yes, you should. I do feel that it has to do with like a friend, somebody that is stepping in into your life, and it's helping you seeing things in a different manner. Like, you have two major arcana, so what I can tell is that this is important time for you, like for your consciousness to develop. And I feel that you Aries are learning from your mistakes, and you're trying to tune yourself, or at least that's what you should do. Try to tune yourselves to higher forces, not too physical, okay? Because I do see with the boundaries card that there is this dependency, maybe to drinking. A Five of Cups, that's just not healthy for your subtle bodies, and for your physical body as well. Okay, like you need to realign yourself. Okay, the Temperance and Judgment cards keep bringing me back to that alignment with a higher knowing, okay, knowing what is best for you and applying it, not just knowing it. We know sometimes that cigarettes are not good for us, but we still smoke them, right? So if you know that, if we know that, then we stop. Okay, so it's kind of telling you with the judgment card that there is this thing that you have to stop, this pattern that you need to stop, okay? Because it's kind of like you are at the verge of falling again into a program that you've been attached to, a program that violates your boundaries. It opens you up and leaves you, very exposed to be grabbed. You see the hands around at the end. I really like it. It says, yes, don't think about it too much. If a situation comes your way and you're thinking too much about it, go for it. Say yes. It's for your good, okay? It's the judgment, right? It's a good call. It's a good thing for you. Don't be afraid of it. And yes, it does feel like it's been a difficult roller coaster, hot and cold. But you're learning, and that's what's most important. All right, Aries, I hope you like your message. And if you do resonate with it, please let me know in the comment section. And if you like to have a personal reading, you can do so at sofarsohappy.com. And you can also follow me on Instagram at sofarsohappy. Bye.